Dracarys.
Drogon's searing flames failed to reduce the Night King to ashes. This was something Daenerys couldn't have expected. She stared at the scene in front of her in disbelief. The Night King picked up the ice spear on the ground and hurled it into the sky. Fortunately, Drogon dodged it, and Daenerys narrowly escaped. At this moment, Winterfell was in a precarious state. Whites were everywhere, in every corner. The survivors mechanically wielded their weapons. Jon knew that the only chance to end this war was to kill the Night King. But the moment the Night King raised his arm, all hope vanished into thin air. One by one, the dead humans were resurrected. Their blue eyes indicated that they had become part of the army of the dead. Helplessness and despair pervaded everyone's hearts. The Night King turned indifferently and charged towards Bran. To erase this world, he had to kill Bran, because Bran was the memory of this world. Under the Weirwood tree, Theon had run out of ammunition and supplies. He was the only one left to protect Bran, and now the Night King was getting closer and closer. Once, Theon had betrayed the Starks and left. Now, he would use the weapon in his hand to achieve his final redemption. But when facing the powerful Night King, Theon failed, even though he had exerted all his strength. However, just as the Night King drew his sword to kill Bran, Arya dropped from the sky. Arya switched the dragonglass to her right hand and stabbed it forcefully into the Night King's body. Just like that, the most mysterious Night King turned into ice crystals. Without his presence, the army of whites stopped their attack and lost all signs of life. After making sure Daenerys was safe, Yora closed his eyes. In the end, humanity won this war, but they had also lost so many people. At the victory feast, everyone was enjoying themselves, drinking and chatting. Only Daenerys was left out in the cold. They praised Jon for his bravery and intelligence, regarding him as the greatest hero, while ignoring all that Daenerys had sacrificed. She had lost Yora and half of her army, and at this moment, Cersei's forces, combined with the Golden Company she had hired, were now on par with Daenerys' forces. However, when Daenerys asked the North to send troops to attack Cersei, Sansa refused her proposal on the grounds of needing to rest and recuperate.
I came north to fight alongside you. Great cost to my armies and myself. Now that the time has come to reciprocate, you want to postpone.
Daenerys could have easily taken the Iron Throne the day after returning to Dragonstone, but instead of doing that, she followed the Imp's advice and besieged King's Landing, which led to the deaths of 3 of her major allies. Then, after agreeing to Jon's request to deal with the Night King, she lost one of her dragons. With every step she took, Daenerys was drifting further away from her dream. Now, not only had she failed to win the hearts of the people, but she had also put herself in a desperate situation. So, in what way will Daenerys reclaim the Iron Throne next?